Thank you very much, guys. And yes, I'm here with Xpecial, and I just kind of have to ask you about that series. You dropped the first game, but were able to pick up the next two, although the series was pretty crazy. How do you feel after being able to pick up that win?
It was really intense. I mean, Echo Fox is a really good early and kind of early mid game team, and we see that their mid and late games is not as good as other LCS teams, and we're able to come back. Even though our mid and late game isn't the best, it's improving a lot, and you can really tell like we're a lot better at our mid and late game now.
Yeah, and I kind of want to ask you about that as well because you guys started the split losing a lot of matches, but you've been able to pick it up recently, winning 5 of the last 7. What to you has kind of signaled that improvement from the early split to now?
It's tough to say. I think it was time. I think honestly one of the biggest factors it's Someday and Chaser, not just their play. Obviously, they're really good players, but they put in a lot of effort to learn English. They put in 10 hours of English lessons per week per person, and that's pretty impressive. When we're playing the game 10 hours every single day, 15 hours every single day, they put in the extra time. And when I see that as a player, how can I not be motivated to even get even better? And these two, they're not just good players. Like I said, they're really hard workers, and they put in the effort to want to succeed. They want to work as a team, not just improve themselves, but work to improve the team.
Yeah, and you're also someone who's been in the LCS since its inception. This is now your 5th year in the League Championship Series. I do kind of have to ask you then, as far as work ethic and your own performance and your teamwork, I noticed listening to you during these games, you were incredibly vocal. I could hear from the stands. Are you taking a shot calling role, and is that improved then by them being able to understand English much better?
I think for the majority of the split, one of my issues was that I didn't really understand the meta as much because the game changed a lot. And for me, I'm somebody that I have difficult asking questions. If I know what to do, then I'll say it. But if I don't really know, I can ask some questions. But it's hard to try to convey the questions through our language barriers. So now that I know the game really well, I'm able to pretty much guide the game and just be a lot more confident in shot calling. And I'm not the main shot caller. I don't think any of us are, but I'm able to guide the team and provide my team with enough information and steer in the right direction so that calls aren't exactly an issue.
Yeah, and I have to ask the obligatory Coach Cop question. As your team has started winning since he arrived, what has he been able to do for the team, and how do you like having him as the coach?
I love Cop. I mean, obviously, he used to be my teammate, and we actually do have some differences, but I think that's fine in a team. You want to have some tension in there because you're all trying to improve, all trying to strive to get better, and this tension allows you to push yourself and just always try to just be better. And I think that kind of you can call it toxicity, you can call it just ragey, but I think passion is so important in esports, and by having passion, I mean, it's why I can play for 5 years. It's not because I'm just naturally better. It's because no, I have passion for the game, and it shows through my play, and it shows in the scrims when I get upset, or in these games when I get upset. And it's just our players all have passion, and they want to strive to get better.
Yeah, and you guys have been improving so heavily throughout the split. I have to ask you a final question now. 6-8, right in the hunt for the playoffs. How can you guys push over the edge and get in there?
I mean, that score doesn't sound very good, but we're definitely getting a lot better. And game after game, week after week, we had a tough 0-2 last week, but they're really close games. And I think that we can be a strong playoff contender. I think teams are going to be at this point and be like, maybe we should be a little bit scared in times. We want to play against them. And I think we can strive for even a top 4 seed.
All right, well, once again, congratulations on the 2-0 week. Very impressive, and best of luck next week as you push towards the playoffs. Right now, there, we're going to send it back to the casters.